Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Streaming, as I typically am, and trying to get the stream up. There we go, so I can watch it. So I can interact with all of you wonderful people. So, as you can see, playing Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, because I want to learn the rhyme and reason of this game. I really do. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. It also looks like it could be psychotic. So, let's see, it's still showing a, oh, there we go. I was about to say, it's still showing a black screen. So, let's just do this. It's kind of crap weather out at the moment. We have another wonderful summer storm. So, I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. There's a bunch of thunder out. There's really no lightning, so I'm not worried about it at the moment, but it is something I'm going to keep an eye out for, because yeah, I can hear it. It sounds rough. So, oh, I'm being attacked. Okay. Well, screw you, Billy. Yeah, like I said, I really have no... Oh my god! Well, that's less than pleasant. I don't think I'm not surviving that. Like I said, rhyme or reason to this game, I would love to see it. Because I just don't get it. So, I mean, that just took out a chunk of stuff. That was rough. And I win. Oh, that's bloody brilliant. So yeah, this is just gonna be kind of a very low-key, very, you know, relaxed stream today. Because like I said, the weather kind of sucks, so, you know, if I have to duck out, you know, it happens. Technology and electricity are kind of susceptible to lightning. So yeah. But it's been, you know, it's been a nice week. I've had a good week to kind of relax after the madness that was E3. E3 really just drained the life out of everyone. Basically I didn't mean to do that. Everyone I know had some sort of craziness with E3. Like, everyone I know has something to do with E3 these days. Which, you know, is great, because it means I will always have someone that I can discuss what's going on in the gaming world with everyone. So I mean, that's great. But it's still it's rough on everyone involved is what it is. So I mean, I'm glad I got to spend E3 with the wonderful people that I did. I mean, my coworkers are all flipping awesome. They kicked out a ton of information, a ton of articles. It was just I was impressed. So, and you know, it's gonna be a, you know, a couple of months before everything else just kind of kicks back up, because we'll have the holiday rush, which is always big. So, and there's people on the stream. Hello everyone, glad to see you have made it. Just kind of hanging out, trying to learn this game. I did this game a long time ago for another event that we did, a charity event. We did a competition. There were 2 teams. Each of us were competing for a different charity, and we had to win certain events. And there was a versus mode in Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, and we ended up stopping for a bit just to play this because the rhyme and reason to this game is just astounding. Like, I have a base idea of, you know, what happens with a lot of these things. But there's still a lot of, I don't know what's going on this. I think maybe I'm having a bit of a stroke. These are things that I encounter while playing this game. So, and I don't mean to do half of what I'm actually doing. Oh yeah, I forgot. Once they're big, they don't do that. Oh well, that'll be pretty big. So that'll be fun. So I do love this game. I love the aesthetic. I love the art style. The animations are adorable. It's just a really interesting reimagining of all of these Capcom characters. It is a strange combo of ideas. Like I said, it confuses me. Alright, we're just gonna let that be a thing. And then that'll be a thing. And that's a thing. Oh, this is gonna get real good in a second. There we go. That was fun. That's really it. It's all very much. I haven't. Oh Jesus. Well, I lost. I was gonna say, I don't know how I kept going, but yeah. It's a fun game. Like, the big blocks, do they attack more, or do they have a higher value than combos? I've just always, like, I can't reconcile the mechanics the way that because, like, in some cases, like, oh, I should send a ton of blocks, but I guess they must have broken some blocks themselves, which lessens the damage that's coming to them. And yeah, this is what I do. I spend all of my time analyzing game mechanics. I mean, that's, you know, it's what I do. And I'm just gonna make a big series of stupid mistakes, and we're gonna see how that turns out for me. Because, you know, that's what I do. A big series. Alright, that's just gonna be one really big kind of boom-like thing, isn't it? And boom! Alright, let's see. Singles worth 1, blocks are worth 3 times that, larger blocks are worth more. 6 small blocks in a line equals 6 points a block. 6. Okay. It's slowly coming together now. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. That was not my intent. And again, lessen some of the damage that was coming toward me. And just completely lost my ability to do much of anything for another couple of turns while I wait for these things to explode. Oh! That probably did not go well for... No, that didn't go well for her. Yeah, I'm a little early today. It started just a couple of minutes early because, again, weather. Crap. Weather sucks. That's what I love about living... Technically, I'm in the south. During the summer, it's like, oh, surprise, thunderstorm. Not a cloud in the sky all day. Drop of a hat, thunderstorm. I do love it. I do kind of like the weather here. I love thunderstorms. I love being able to sit and watch thunderstorms. So that's, you know, a thing. And we're just gonna keep. Well, we're just gonna keep doing that. There we go. Because you know, I like making messes. That's just a big ass block, is what that is. Oh. And I got a blue thing there that I can't really do much anything with at the moment. I can, however, do that. We'll get rid of everything but yellow is what we're gonna do. Got nothing but one large red block. That's basically what I'm aiming for right now. Like, let's. Can I destroy? Damn it, Sakura! You're making this rather difficult for me. I'm gonna get rid of all the reds. And that's what I was looking for. That's what that is. And all of my progress instantly dies. All of my progress instantly dies. Oh. I watched Game Grumps did this one for a date Grumps. It was Aaron versus Susie, and it was a fun thing. Fun thing. Alright. I don't know why I always pick Donovan either. Donovan, just an interesting choice of character. I just like Donovan. He was probably one of my favorite characters in Darkstalkers. Yeah, well, I was doomed the second I started the game. Like, I'm not even gonna lie about that. I love puzzle games. I've been working very, very, very slowly on a top 10 puzzle game video. The reason why I'm working so slowly on it is because it's becoming a right pain in the ass. Much like Sakura is becoming a... Well, that I had no chance of that one either. That's wonderful. Yeah, Rainbow Gems will that's just Sakura's IC is going to give me... Well, I'm playing on normal, so the third character is always going to be the hardest that I deal with. Because that's when the difficulty just kind of ramps up for me. Yeah, this is really on my top 10. I'm not going to spoil it for, you know, if I ever actually do get the video done. It is taking me just a little while to do. But I would like to, you know, finish it off one of these decades. That is the thing I would like to do. And didn't get all of them because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah. Let's do that and drop that there. But I really... I haven't been working on stuff that I really should be working on. It's like, I guess the equivalent of gamer content creators' writer's block. And I would really, really love a red. The red is going to be fantastic. There we go. And the yellow is also going to be wonderful for my endeavors. Thank you. Now all I need is green. And I was gonna get red, but that's not gonna happen. And I would love... Oh, no, no. Now is when I'm gonna get... Now is when I'm gonna get a green. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, though. Playing on normal mode on the 3rd stage, you really shouldn't be destroyed at this. Like, that's kind of ridiculous in terms. Like I said, it is a severe spike in difficulty because like if you have to press down to get everything loaded up at once, is that really good game design or is that just irrational difficulty? You know, but I'm gonna set that there and let that become a thing in a couple of turns. There you go. That's a thing. Red, more red and yellow. Sakura's always had enough of my BS. I mean, let's face it. Sakura really never liked my BS to begin with, and you know I don't blame her. I spout a lot of BS. So, you know, these are things. These are truths. So I don't blame Sakura at all. Yeah, that's more of that. That's more of that. That's more of that. And of course, it lands on the blue thing. And I had a yellow one. That'll get rid of the red. Okay, that was nice. I'm okay with that. And get rid of those, another chain, and I finally defeated play Tetris the Grandmaster. Tetris, I had a friend who was obsessed with Tetris. Like, obsessed with Tetris. He bought a copy of it on my Wii, because I didn't have a copy of it on my Wii, on the Virtual Console, and so it was decided I needed a copy. So, these are things that have happened. And I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I'm doing much of anything at the moment. I was debating, like I said, I kind of wanted just a very, you know, light stream because my brain is still not quite functional. I've been coming up with ideas for shows, but like, do I really want to put the work in to make them a thing? Because again, I'm a lazy bastard. And I've got a lot of I don't know if I'm actually, you know, paying attention on my plate at the moment. Alright. Speaking of people who've had enough of my shit, Felicia, the women in Capcom have always had enough of my shit. Sakura, Felicia, Morgan. Morgan has always had enough of my shit. Awkward stories that I'm repressing at the moment. I've thought about, so, like I said, I've been doing a lot of ideas for new shows. I've told a couple of people some of my ideas and like where would be the best place to put them, like either on my channel or on Rainfall. What would be the best, you know, to go about this, and it's been an interesting dilemma to set up these show ideas, because like I've got some ideas, but most of them would work better on my channel rather than Rainfall. But Rainfall's the one that needs the new content. I don't need new content as much because, you know, I can do stuff like this, and I'm a lot more free to not say things that would get me fired on my own channel. Whereas if I were to say some of these things on Rainfall, that they would they would get me fired. Because, you know, we're not very PC when it comes to Rainfall, but, you know, we do try to conduct ourselves in a, at least somewhat professional manner, so... yeah, that's... Well, so when my brain doesn't... When I need to recharge, when I need to just stop and take a second, puzzle games really are my thing. When it gets to the point where I'm just kind of burned out on a particular game, I will stop. I'll play this, or I'll play like Lumines, or I'll play Tetris Attack. I will play puzzle games because it's a good way just to turn my brain off. Because everything that I have left goes into thinking about the puzzle, and allows the rest of my brain to basically just turn off and recharge. So that's really, like I said, why I've been trying to do a top 10 puzzle game list, because that's where my brain goes with puzzle games. Is it turns off and allows me to just sit and relax and enjoy a puzzle. I assume it's a similar reason as to why many people like the Professor Layton games, or even things like Sudoku, because it's just, you know, a completely different, I guess mindset is really the way to put it, even though that's really not the way to put it, because... And that probably hurt. And this is probably gonna hurt too. Oh, well, I had a plan. Oh, well, that still kind of worked. And let's get rid of yellows. I don't like yellows. And we're gonna get rid of greens, and that'll get rid of some blues, and that's pretty. I like that. I'm okay with that. Dynasty Warriors is a good turn my brain off game as well. However, I just let Ken Shoryuken me in the face. I took that in the face, and I don't have much anything at the moment. Yeah. Dynasty Warriors is a good one, but it still makes me... It doesn't make me process in the same way, because it's like I still think I have to get to this objective, or maybe I'm not at the right objective for certain maps. Hyrule Warriors has become a good one, because I can just go back and play some of the random... I'm just going to go through and slaughter a whole bunch of, you know, whatever these things are on the map. And really just not care. So, but I've been trying to get my coworkers at Rainfall to come up with more ideas for shows, because I feel like there's really two people doing a lot of content on Rainfall. There's one person coming up with ideas, and now he's starting to do them himself, because he came up with a bunch of great ideas, but at the time he did not have the capability of doing these shows himself. So it was it was rough, because it's like he has these great ideas, and well, I can't really do anything about all of these great ideas because I'm only one person. I can't do everything. We now have an assistant video manager who's working with me that would be appalled at my performance here if she's not already watching. Is it me or the AI no, the AI did not get worse. The AI did not. This is also like old. I don't know if AI in games are getting better or worse. I want to say they're getting better, but the games themselves are getting worse because then you have the broken mess that is Batman Arkham Knight on the PC. So, yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? That's just disappointing. It just really is disappointing because just when you think the gaming industry is like, hey, we're learning from our mistakes, we're getting off our ass, we're not gonna do stupid things. What do? We turn around and we do stupid things, and we wonder why. It's like we're not learning from our mistakes. And we really, really, really need to be learning from our mistakes, and we're just not. And that's appalling. It really is. Well, the sad thing is, like, I could go on a rant about that for days, and I'm not the only one. Alright, we got rid of all of that. Let's get rid of green. There we go. That's fun. That got rid of most of my stuff, and that got rid of more and more and more and 3 chain. I'm like a rapper, but there we go, and another. And it's just gonna turn around and bite me in the ass is what it's gonna do, so. Oh! Yeah, that's what I saw coming. And just gonna get rid of some of the stuff here because I can. Oh, so close to getting another chain. I was really hoping for another chain. And danger. That. Oh god, that's just. That's. Oh, that's big. That's big. Should I try someone other than Donovan? I mean, it's really all the same. It's just the different attack patterns. See, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. So, yeah. Much quite very range. Yeah. So, I've been asking people, like, what content would you like to see on the see, it's that sucked for me. I don't know why that sucked so bad for me, but it sucked for me. I guess it's because he was first in line in doing the thing. He did the thing, and the man, and the place, and the that Blues Clues. I'm just kind of zoning out of my own mind right now. Just really. But I'm having fun, and that's the thing. It's like the fun of this game is what I keep telling myself is a thing. It's the fun. And now I'm just dead because I'm not going to be able to do much of anything quickly enough. Let's get rid of all of that. That's a thing. And with all the red gone, it means I don't have the ability to do much anything else. Oh, well, that just... That's the thing. All you get is one really big attack, and that's a thing. It's like, and the thing is, I'm trying to learn this game as I play it. Like I've tried watching some playthroughs of it. I'm watching Bladestorm still download. You have my deepest sympathies about that. I don't... PlayStation Network is just a crumbling mess at the moment. It really is. Everything's kind of a mess at the moment. Like everything's just... It really feels like the world has lost its mind right now, and I don't know. I got no rhyme or reason as to why. I didn't mean to do that. That's a thing. Okay. And put that down there. Put that down there. And in 5 turns, when I'm already dead, and things change, and I die. Now you fight yourself. It's very zen. It's very introspective. This is. I knew this was going to be me losing. Losing at this game hardcore, just consistently, because I know what I'm in for. English and typing, no like me. There are no shrink. I really feel like for the number of sane people to the number of insane people, the numbers are just completely skewed and not in the favor of the sane people. I'm not even going to say that I'm a sane person. I'm just saying that it's not in favor of the sane people. Like that's alright. I had a plan and it already failed. I can fix that. That'll do that. And then he's gonna land stuff on me. And he's showing me, he's schooling me in how I should be playing myself. How I should be playing with myself. Oh. Oh Lord, that's... Oh, that's a thing. I'm tired, if you can't tell. I moved like 300 pounds worth of furniture today. 300 pounds worth of IKEA furniture. Which... God, that's just a... It's like, we're going to make this wonderful thing, and then we're going to condense it into the world's smallest boxes for shipping purposes. And then we're going to make you move it. But, I mean, it's IKEA furniture. It's nice-looking furniture for what you're getting. And I can't think ahead at the moment. Like, I had a thought of, this will be a fantastic combo. Nope, I'm just gonna derp around for a bit. Let that be a thing. And let that be a thing. And that is just one giant red block. Not that it matters, because I can't do a damn thing with it, because... okay, let's put that there, and we'll put those there, and that, we can do that. And doesn't do much for me at the moment, but okay. Oh, that's better than nothing, I guess. And let's be sneaky. This is gonna be sneaky. It's taking up so much valuable time, but it was sneaky. And that gets rid of all the reds, which does not help me when the next thing I need is a red block. Well, what I really need is a green block at this point. Like a green destruction block. That helps out a little bit, not enough. And I can't get to where I actually need the green destruction block, so... We just gotta work our way over there ever so slowly. I mean, I'm not winning this one. That's just... This is just, baby town frolics, as Archer would say. No, I don't. What crazy hint dropping? I forget what. Coming up under your name. Why is it coming up under your name instead of your screen name? Maybe. The hell? I can't process why it's your name at the moment. These are things. I'm just going back to Baby Town Frogs. No, I don't remember what the universe was trying to tell me, because I often ignore the universe, which is why I end up in situations where I don't know what colors are at the moment. And that's some stuff. I'm gonna go over there. We're gonna take the speed running approach with it, and we're just gonna start dropping stuff in random places and see what happens. And I don't think that's gonna work out well for me, but I can hope, can't I? I can dream, Harold. And get rid of all the blue. There we go. All the blues. There was none of that helped me. None of that was my friend. You wanted me to die. You didn't even warn me. Oh. Okay. That's some reds. More reds. I'm getting a lot of reds. I'm suddenly feeling very communist. And that's the thing. And there's some yellows. And we'll do that. We'll do this. This will be. You son of a bitch! You. Oh. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, now why is... I mean, not that now people don't know. That's... What's the hint? I missed a hint somewhere. What's the hint? Or are we still talking about the universe giving me hints? Cause I don't know what's... I don't know what's going on anymore. Just out of curiosity, how many people would find it entertaining to watch me eat cereal in a humorous fashion? Because I genuinely want to know how many people would find it funny. Like, if I were to eat cereal in a humorous fashion, would that entertain you all? Is what I want to know. Because I have some ideas. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to ruin it for everyone. But I've got some ideas about cereal. Oh. And I think it could be profitable for those involved. Jeez. Alright, that was a thing. You watch it? You know. Because I think I could come up with something entertaining about cereal. Here, depends on what humor. Well, I don't want to give too much of it away before I decide to make it a thing. Just the long and short of it would be, I would be critiquing cereal. Oh. I swear I'm not drunk. I mean, I'm not. Kinda wish I was at the moment. That would at least, you know, make some things make some sense. But, yeah. I'm generally... well, just stay tuned, and you will, you know... Because the more I think about it, the more I really want to make it a thing. Because I think it would be funny. If not a little twisted, but I think it would be... Getting real pissed off at your shit, Donovan. I'm getting real tired of it. We were being civil, and then you come in with this crap, and you bring this shit into my house, and I want nothing to do with it. And okay. Oh, you were just the worst kind of person. Because now I can't do anything when I'm stuck in those little brackets. Let's see if there's someone other than myself. Because I've been playing Donovan a lot, and Donovan's not doing me any favors. I should have played this game drunk. I'll go with Morgan, because I have a long and awkward history with that character. in terms of how people I know look at that character. Okay, so people watch it to find out. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna take me a couple weeks to get it off the ground because I need a lot of cereal. And when that's the selling point is I need a lot of cereal. We were talking about the joys of cereal, Donovan. We're having civil discourse, and then you just come in here and just wreck my shit. This is why no one likes you, Donovan. Not that you're a creepy person that hangs out with a soulless child, but it's because you wreck people's conversations. I wanted to get the... Okay, well that still worked out for me. A little bit. Not great, but a little bit. Part of the problem is I keep getting blues. And it's like an episode of Blue's Clues in here. I'm waiting on the dog to tell me the thing. And all I'm getting is reds and yellows. I'm playing on the Saturn version. I've got one of the Darkstalkers games somewhere. I've got the Night Warriors game on Saturn. Night Warriors Darkstalkers Revenge. But I had a friend in high school who she was interested in two very specific types of anime, or very specific types of hentai, and they were the guy on guy and the girl on girl. Those were like guy on girl did nothing for her, and it was all very much one or the other. It's like you get two guys together and that you know got her motor going, or you got two girls together and that was equally as a thing for her. So you know she found a lot of things about Morgan on the internet. And this is back, you know, this is back when I was in high school, so it was fairly early days of the internet. So it got dark and disturbing rather quickly. Oh, well, thank you for the colorful finish. And how she looks like hunched over, like the backwards. No. Yaoi and Yuri. See, I can never... I know how they're spelled, but I can never... Like, Yaoi, I pronounce everything Japanese incorrectly, and I apologize for it. Like, I could have someone tell me how it's pronounced, like audibly, and, like, repeat after me, and still pronounce it incorrectly. Especially if I see the word, because the second I see the word, it just completely messes me up of, oh, well, I've done up and now have no idea what this word is. So, yeah. So, yeah, and I went from porn stories to talking about Japanese pronunciation. This is why I love my channel. Oh, because it doesn't make any sense. My channel literally is the Chewbacca defense. In no uncertain terms, this is the Chewbacca defense. It's why would... Oh, well, that was... I had no idea what I was doing, but apparently I won. Oh, that's brilliant. How many people I have watching the stream at the moment? I haven't been paying attention. I got 6 people watching the stream. Holy crap. It's kind of a new record. It's not. The real-time counter is never quite accurate, because by the time it gets to the analytics page of the peak number of viewers, it's always like double that. Like it's always like, oh, I thought I had like 6 people. No, you have 24 people in your stream today. Congratulations! Like, the hell did that come from? Like, I don't even think I have that many people who'd be watching my channel. Like, I'm not gonna say no. Come on back. Have fun. Pull up a chair. We're talking about anime porn. and I'm okay with that. Like, this is what I do. I discuss anime porn. Which, you know, it happens. It's a thing that happens. So that happened, and that's gonna happen, and that's a lot of red gone. Now I just gotta get some green gone. And now I just gotta get some blue gone. Blue gone. Did somebody say hentai? Yes! That would be me. And yellows! All gone. Right when I get another yellow. That's okay. That's okay. It's not okay. None of this is okay. It went terrible for me. It went went so bad so fast. Oh. And I'm pretty sure you guys don't believe me that when I say I'm not drunk at the moment, but because I'm laughing at my own pathetic jokes, which is that's the stage I'm at. And we're just gonna keep do that and that and maybe some of this, some of that over there, that too, and followed by that. With maybe one of those involved, and that's a thing, and dive that up royally, but okay. Okay, that I kind of recovered from whatever screw up I may have just created. And nope. I'll get rid of that. That'll get rid of all of that. So you just have fun being Queen Bitch. That's the internet is for porn. Yes. Avenue Q. I'm getting real tired of your shit, Chun-Li. Real tired of it. Real tired of it. Not that I can do anything about it. I got nothing that I can really do. That'll help out a little bit. And just as I say that, behold, the lack of lube that now just proceeds to penetrate my various orifices. Various orifices. I've been at this. I've only been at this for half an hour. Really feels like I've been ranting more than usual. So that's a thing, I guess. But yeah, as far as internets for porn and Avenue Q, I did years of tech theater. I loved it. It was really some of the most fun I've ever had in life, like just in general. It was a fantastic experience. I still talk to my director often. She's a wonderful person, and you know, she was a teacher of mine in high school. So one of the only teachers that I gave a damn about me, and that I actually gave a damn about in return. Most of my teachers were those teachers. We really give two shits about students. As long as you pass exams, we don't care. And so they obviously did not care about it. Some other students. My theater director, she cared. So really glad that I'm still friends with her and still able to keep in touch with her. She is just a wonderful human being. But working theater, in tech theater, I was not an actor. No matter how much I wanted to be, like I was not an actor. And the end result was I hated theater for a while. Like I loathed it because it became a thing that, you know, no matter what I did, I'm being haunted by the ghosts of productions past, basically. And like no matter what I did, I was constantly finding myself, you know, back this, you know, like there are some shows that some musical I just cannot, like I cannot watch Grease at all. To say, like, we did a production of Grease in high school. That was one of my first productions I did tech, and nope, can't watch Grease. Make it a drinking game. You can still make it a drinking game. Every time I lose, take a shot. You'll be dead before the end of the stream tonight. Take a shot, you'll be good and dead. Every time I die, because I'm dying a lot. But I want to say I'm learning from my mistakes, but I'm really not. I'm not. There's no learning going on. I'm making mistake after mistake over and over again. And I refuse to learn from my mistakes. I took a shining blade to the face just there. And I got nothing I can do at the moment. That's there you go. Okay. I should have moved it over. Every time Chris pronounces a Japanese name, take a drink. I could just start messing with people. Damn it, now I can't think of anything Japanese to say. Damn it, I want to say Tokyo, but, you know, there's no, like, I can't intentionally screw that one up. Why can I not intentionally screw up something? Kaiji Inafune. Like, yeah. Orientation bar. What kind of orientation? I'm curious about that. Because orientation... I'm usually a disoriented person, as Neil says, and you don't want to be disoriented. I screwed that one up. Hardcore. Well, I can recover from it a little bit. Got a little bit of recovery in me. Not a lot though. And my recovery efforts are for naught. Tashiya Krisu. Watashi wa Krisu. I have no idea what I'm saying, but I'm gonna go back and watch this once it's uploaded as a thing, and work Fred Mayer. Okay. Like I really don't remember. Senpai noticed. What's the game where you kill girls to get your senpai to notice you, but make it look like an accident? Like, I've often thought about doing that one, but I have a feeling that if I were to do that game, it would just be dark and creepy. And I don't need that much dark and creepy in my life, because... well, already kind of dark. Damn it, he said it flawlessly. Temperature's over 45 degrees. My one weakness. I thought I was supposed to be getting a rainbow one. I thought I must have been on her side. You said, I am Chris. Well, I would love to learn Japanese because I'd love to go to Japan because it's one of those places that, you know, it's got so much history and it's got a very unique culture. Kitty, was there a kitty? Where's their kitty? Oh, he's okay. He's up with you. Okay. What did I say? There's a cat. Where is he? Yandere Simulator. I would love to go to Japan, and like I would love to go to Korea. Personally, I studied Taekwondo for years, and my uncle was actually stationed in Korea when he was in the military. I think he was stationed in Korea. I'm pretty sure he was. I think that conversation has been had before. That I'm not, in fact, just getting specific things confused, which happens from time to time. I'm a yandere. What is a yandere? And am I pronouncing it correctly? Because I have a feeling I'm not. I have a feeling I'm butchering the pronunciation of that. Like, really badly. I wouldn't, you know... wouldn't surprise me, because really at this point in my life, very little surprises me. Because, yeah. You are a bitch. Just a bitch. You are made of bitch. Let's just get rid of all the blues. And now we'll add some more reds, and we'll get rid of more blues. And we're going to get more stuff dropped on me, and we're going to get rid of more greens. gonna get rid of even more greens. Alright, in 5 turns, when that becomes a thing, I will have a plan. Or even, okay. Or that'll happen. Alright, that's more stuff that's happening. Oh, that was dick. Yeah, take a drink. I'm saying it wrong. Oh, how is it pronounced? Well, I mean, well, shit, that's kind of that's kind of useless. Tell me how it's pronounced via chat. Oh Lord, that's Oh, that's I don't know. I'm sorry. I found that funny because I am easily entertained by my own shenanigans. We're gonna get rid of all the yellows. And get rid of all the blues on that side of these. And now we'll get rid of all the blues on that side. And another chain. Only to have it come back and bite me in the face. Oh, only to lose. Term that blossomed in Mo fandom. Refers to a character who's crazy about someone else, often literally and violently. I'm still going back to... Tell me how to pronounce this via chat. Yeah. So, okay, I mean, I was able to piece together an idea of what it was like, given, you know, it's how, like, in spelling bee, can you use it in a sentence, how the word makes sense? Because, you know, the simulator is, let's kill people to get, you know, the love of your life to notice you. And make it look like an accident. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that's pretty dark. So, you know, just saying. And my brain just completely checked out to, like, what am I doing again? Alright, I'm losing to a succubus. That's what's going on. I'm gonna lose to a succubus. Let's just lose. Do the dictionary thing of just using a literal spell. That's typically when I see a word, like I just kind of piece together. Der A E. Because yeah, still, it kind of helps. Yan. It could either be yan or yan. Because, I mean, you could either have a hard or soft A. Der, der, and then E, A. Even kind of an I sound. But I'm thinking about it from an English perspective, and English is the most bastardized language on the planet. Like, we really do just have a terrible, terrible language that I really wish could get reformed in so many ways. But sadly, there's not anything that can be done about it. And another couple chains, that'll help a little bit. And now we'll just do that to get rid of all the blues. And that's the thing, I've got nothing on the screen, and then one attack basically just sets me back to, you know, speaking of words that I just cannot pronounce at the moment. That is one. And that looks like it might have hurt. Oh, that's a thing that happened. Hard A and hard E. Otaku Japanese 101 via chat. I mean, if Helix were here, he might be able to tell me. He is learning Japanese. So, final stage. Fighting Dan. I always... Dan. He looks like he's having an aneurysm in that picture. Mo is Moe. See, that one I honestly didn't know. I always assumed it was Mo, like Larry, Curly, and Mo from the Three Stooges. So that one is actually genuinely... There are no silent vowels in Japanese. Oh my god! When did he turn into Akuma? I missed that. I was not paying attention, and suddenly my deepest fears come to life. I look away for a moment, and I'm fighting the demon himself. And I'm gonna lose to the demon is what's gonna happen. I mean, I'm gonna be able to, like, I held up for a minute, but I just completely shot myself in the foot because I wasn't paying any attention. Akuma came in and killed Dan. I'm so sorry, Dan. I looked at the chat instead of the screen. And that's how I missed it, because I was looking at trying to be a otaku. I will say I do ban people from my chat often. For the first and now I don't get to see it again. I don't get to see Dan get killed. That's unfortunate. I'm a little bummed by that. I don't get to see that. I do block people on my channel, actually, quite often. The first couple of weeks that I was doing this, I got people who, especially toward the end of the streams, specifically, and I would, like, for a while it was really entertaining because it's like, I have, you know, at the very end of the stream, I get, you know, very specific trolls. For a while, I thought it was, you know, maybe it was the same person making, you know, all accounts, because I did have that in the early days of my channel. I had someone go through and make like 4 or 5 different accounts because they didn't like what I had to say about a particular topic and felt that the best way to get their point across was to troll. And the first several weeks of my live stream events, at the very end, last 10 minutes or so, I have someone come in and start saying, just calling people weeabo, either calling me one or calling other members of the chat, and I started blocking them because I hate the term weeabo. I hate it. It sounds very derogatory. It's always used in a derogatory fashion, and that's the thing. I don't generally care what most people say on the channel. I do have, filter for some things to block out some of the spam. And I don't care if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying a lot of time, but for the most part, like, if you're civil about it, I give no shits. Like, if you're civil about it, that's great. Maybe you can point out something that I missed, but the second you start coming across as, either condescending, insulting, or, just needlessly, closed-minded or even bigoted. I've had people on the channel do that as well. And that's the thing. It's like, I don't care if that's, I will happily block you. I have no qualms about that. I've done it before, and I will do it again. But if you feel that you must use language in a derogatory fashion, then I will happily block your ass. And that's the thing. I'm like, I really shouldn't be like. To me, it comes across as a little weeaboo. It comes across as a little petty because I know it shouldn't bother me, but it's the act of just, you know, oh well, damn, I lost. Weeaboo. But I just, it's like I don't allow for certain, you know, terminology. Don't come in and say, you know, like racist or sexist or derogatory things. Just don't. Be civil. That's the thing. I did 2 videos. The one talking about PC gaming and the fanboyism that I just don't understand that comes with that specific culture subset, and the sorry, I'm just completely blanking at the moment. The Major League Gaming and sexism video I did on Rainfall that I was talking about, and because I made a comment saying, you know, I really feel that women can compete in the same athletic arenas as men, because, you know, anything that, you know, would be, you know, blatantly one-sided, like boxing, already has things like weight classes, and I am just so screwed. Well, that helped a little bit. That didn't. Oh, okay, that did. And that'll help in a couple of turns too. He'll do that and that. But I had one person come onto the videos and start saying that I was sexist because women are so much more inferior to men in terms of athletic ability that if we were to combine sports, that it would force all women out of sports, and that I was sexist for wanting women out of sports. I shit you not. That is the level that I dealt with. And it just like part of me is like, is this a joke? No, not a joke. This is what this person legitimately felt. And they could not see for the life of them how that came across as sexist. And it's just like, yeah. Just don't talk about superheroes, villains fights. Like what superhero or villain would win in what situation, or because like I love the death battles. Like, who would win, Superman versus Goku? It's like if you take them both at their respective universes, you've got one person who can only be really killed by magic or kryptonite. And then you've got one person who death really means nothing to. It's like this, so you've got 2 deities fighting each other. It's like the only winner is going to be no one, because they will destroy all of existence before they destroy each other. What about sexism? Oh, you know, just the fact that it's prevalent everywhere. No, I was saying that I got into a discussion with someone about how I feel women can compete against men in certain sports. Most sports, really. Like, my example was, you know, Layla Ali. You know, in her same weight class, I really think she would give most male boxers a run for their money. Like, but someone disagreed with me, and because women are so physically inferior to men that if sports were to merge like that, it would just force all women out of sports, and therefore I was a sexist for wanting women out of sports. But yeah, the hypothetical battles, like I've seen those since I was a kid. Like they always have been and always will be a thing. Which, you know, I guess is entertaining because, you know, it makes people think, but it also raises questions like, is that actually, if you take, oh, well, huh, I killed Akuma. Superman can and will beat Goku. Well, I mean, Superman could kill Goku, but then Goku could just come back to life, because, you know, after a while in Dragon Ball, him coming back to Earth and coming back from the dead meant nothing. Like, he came back to compete in the tournament with a halo. So, obviously, like, oh, well, he can come back. Oh, he can only come back for a day. And it's like, screw that, I'm Goku. At what point, like, he beats gods in his universe. Like, the gods of the universe. Like, he could just come back and he would just be locked in eternal combat with Superman. And because Superman is, you know, Deus Ex Machina, just, he's never going to tire or, you know, weaken, or he can get punched in the face as many times as possible, and by Goku, who's constantly getting stronger for Kryptonite. Well, that's only if he stops the fight to go look for the Dragon Balls. So, I mean, but then you get to the ridiculous, you know, power levels of, you know, Goku could sneeze and destroy the planet at a certain power, and Superman, you know, could just, you know, move the planet out of like, there are so many things that he's done. And, you know, these two characters just punch each other with such velocity that the shockwave would just tear asunder not just the planet, but, you know, space-time itself. So, like, I got into a lot of conversations like that with some friends of mine in high school, because we did tabletop gaming, and we did GURPS, the generic universal role-playing system, because we liked it to bring other things in. Like, we had one person in the campaign who was playing a Saiyan, watered down Saiyan, but, and felt like someone paid off your goal. Like, wonderful. And then we had someone playing as a Maverick Hunter from the Mega Man X series. We had someone playing as a Dragon Knight from Final Fantasy. Like, we brought in a lot of stuff. And one of my friends also did a campaign with some of his friends, where they also did some of the other, like, they brought in a lot of other things that, you know, I wasn't willing to bring in. Like, he wanted to bring in, you know, things from StarCraft, and, you know, I'm like, no, that's kind of where I would draw the line a little bit. But he would often, it's like, you know, Mewtwo versus Goku. It's like, well, you know, Mewtwo is supremely psychic, and Goku has the mental capacity of a child most of the time. So, you know, there's that. And I'm like, well, yeah, but then you get the thing of Goku's, you know, supremely focused, and it's like if you take them from their own universes and make them super powerful, but if you put them in, you know, a pre-constructed universe with set limits, you know, depending on those set limits, obviously you're going to have, you know, a clear victor based off of whatever those limits are. And, you know, in a pen and paper setting, that was... Highly recommend the website Super Dickery. Best examples of how Superman is a dick. Is there a cat? Rowan, come here! Rowan! Come here! Yes! Come say hi to everyone. You're gonna come say hi to the people of the earth. He will not stay and be cuddly. He won't. Because he likes to wander too much. But he purrs up a storm. I love it. You're just such a furry kitty. So much of a furry kitty. Alright, you can go if you want. There you go. Yeah, what I love is there was the thing of, how the Flash is the most powerful character in all of creation. And, like, he makes clothes out of goes fast. Like, his outfit is made from the Speed Force, which means that it is made out of goes fast. And I loved that. It was hilarious. Because it's true. Like, when you have a character that can time travel, like, you've got kind of this, you know, this power that really just cannot be contained. So, yeah. Let's put you there, we'll put you there. I don't know, I'm doing another game mode that I really don't know what I'm actually doing. This is some sort of puzzle strategy mode. We're gonna get more reds, and we're gonna drop some stuff, and I'm gonna lose some more. And we're gonna get some greens, and we'll do that and get rid of a couple of reds. Not bad. Okay, also not bad, but not great. Get rid of some those. The Flash is like I never realized how much I love the Flash until I started actually watching the current live action series. Two Time Lords. But I love the Flash and Arrow because they're building up a you know, they're doing on TV what Marvel's doing with their cinematic universe. They're making a universe. So I love it. I really do. Plus, you know, Stephen Amell's just a nice guy. Like, he does a lot of charity work. So, you know, and he runs his own Facebook page is the word I was trying to find as I just completely derp out. And there we go, get rid of those. 2 Chainz. Every time I see that, I think of, like, the rapper 2 Chainz, or whatever. Is it 2 Chainz? I don't know. I am not up to date on rap and hip-hop. Not that I ever really was to begin with. So. Because, let's face it, my pop culture references, they kind of stop at the door. Like, that's what my wife's, you know, she's able to help keep up with that for me, because I don't. Like, at all. And all the red's gone. I did what McCarthy couldn't do and got rid of the communists. Oh, well. Yeah. Boats can stop time for at least 5 seconds, which doesn't work because stop time. You know. The time stop feature. Not a power that I'd want, really, because you gotta look at it from the perspective of, if you stop time, you exist outside of time, so technically, are you still aging? Or are you the same age as when you stop time as when you restarted time, but then your brain is still learning new things? And you've got that problem. Special color 2. Code for the hidden character Akuma, Master Arcade Mode. I didn't realize that these were specific things. Again, the attention that I'm paying. So much. Oh, tired. I apologize. Like I said, I am super exhausted. And after I'm done with this, I have to edit tomorrow's Let's Play. tomorrow, hopefully, I will be able to start recording again. I've not been able to record since E3 because of the construction going on, but our construction should be done tomorrow. We'll have a brand new shiny deck. I may, you know, post pictures of that because, you know, reasons and, you know, a ridiculous amount of money for said deck, but it's pretty. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Alright, I would love one of those red blocks right about now. Those would be just super fantastic right now. No, okay. That's okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of I'm spacing. What other challenges we got? Heist and Co. Win Icon of Morgan. Let's get a Win Icon of Morgan, shall we? Or try to, because I'm not expecting I'm actually going to get it. Because, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so, hypothetical. If you could have any superpower, what'd you want? And why? Tell me why. Because, you know, most people are just like, oh, I want this superpower. Like, any particular reason? Like, what makes that power so appealing? I'm genuinely curious as to why you would want that power over... Well, that's me losing again. Jojo Sandboy. I feel like more people are talking and I'm missing it. I could be. I wanna try that again and not die again. I gotta slap myself in the face to stay awake. Oh my god. If I don't get this one, I may just call it, because, you know, I'm not doing anything other than, you know, losing. I've become extremely proficient in losing at Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. And you know, that's... And here comes more stuff. There you go. That's more stuff. Like, really, once you get to that's... Want magic? No need to explain. With magic, you can pretty much do anything. That's like the wish for more wishes. Yeah, that really is. I mean, if you had a specific type of magic, like... It had to have a thing behind it, like Zatanna from DC Universe, where all of your spells have to be said backwards. Which means you'd have to get real creative at learning how to say things backwards. I really think that would be a... Like, that would be a good thing. Or if you were limited into some sort of totem, like Doctor Strange has the Vishanti. The spirits that he has to work with. He's limited to their specific powers. Like, he can conjure up dark magic, but it takes a toll on him. So that's a thing. I've always kind of wanted to do energy manipulation. Kind of like the wings of the Lighthawk from Tenchi sort of thing. Like, I can generate shields, I can generate weapons, I could, you know, shoot blasts of energy, and have that energy have specific effects. Like, I could have, like, concussive force energy, where it's like it hits you and just, like, smacks you, kind of like a Green Lantern ring or something like that. Or I can have it, you know, cutting or something like that. That would be a my particular power. Energy generation and manipulation would be my power, because I think it's fairly flexible but fairly generic. to where it's like it's kind of like a Green Lantern. It's limited by the power of your imagination. Necromancer. Necromancers are fun. You know, getting the dead to do your bidding for you. And, you know, every time someone sends people after you, and the more you kill the people coming after you, it's like you're just adding to your own ranks. So, you know, very beneficial for that. I can see that being a thing. So, yeah, I got that going for you. Let's try to set up a chain. I'm gonna try to set up a chain, and I'm gonna regret doing this. Is what I know I'm going to do. And boom. Because I need to get rid of the green in order for this to be a thing. Hey, I'm getting messages. People want to talk to me. I will figure out what's going on in a moment, and I will get back to it. I would really love one of the green little destructive... There you go. One of the green little destructive blocks. And there we go. That's a thing. But I'm also playing on easy, so I can... my magic's... Well... my superpower would be the gamer, which if you never have to read, then you might have to... That works. I'm trying to think of another superpower that like everyone's... You know, flight would be good. Teleportation's also, you know, really... That one's just beneficial in terms of, you know, a transit. You know, how much money you'd save on gas. And how much more you could go in just general places of, oh yeah, I want to go to Tokyo. I don't have to spend the money for a plane ticket. That's for damn sure. Like, so I'm trying to plan out going to E3 next year. Like I'm trying to work out with my coworkers a way to get, you know, a group of us to E3 so that we can have, you know, as much of our A team as possible for E3, because I've never been able to attend. I would love to attend. I think it would be great. And we're like I messaged like what all would I need to know for E3 in particular? Like what would I have to, you know, gear up for? And one of the biggest things is, you know, travel expenses. Like, oh well, if I had teleportation, I'm right there, and then I could just teleport back home. That'd be great. Wouldn't even have to pay for a hotel. Just go there during that's. Every superpower should have a vice. For example, if you have flight powers, run afoul of the FAA. You know, that's... Well, the problem with the FAA is, you know, they don't have jurisdiction under certain feet. So as long as you're basically flying at the tree line, you should be good. So, I mean, it would still be faster than... what word am I trying to say? I don't know. Faster than driving, but you would still have you know, that flight power. Gamer's downside is you have to grind. Grinding, you know. I don't mind grinding so much. I've been grinding the hell out of Final Fantasy IX for that Let's Play. I've talked about it before. It's like I have to play that game so bloody differently than what how I've currently played projects. Like, because it is just a different beast with it, the stealing mechanic, and wanting to make sure you get good equipment and grinding out abilities. But I'm glad I'm able to enjoy it again. There was a long time where I could not enjoy that game, and that saddened me because it's a great game. It really is one of my favorite games, and that was awesome. But it did not last. Did not last at all. So that's a thing that happened. That's another thing that happened. These are more things that happened. And just getting rolled by Donovan. It's Donovan again. You think you're so cute, Donovan. With your shit. I think you're so cool. I don't think you're cool. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that, and we're gonna make a comeback. Because I am the comeback kid. I don't know how I'm making a comeback like this, but I'm gonna do it. And go. Grinding real life is such a pain. Resistance. All I'm thinking about is, like, back into, I studied Taekwondo for a long time, really long time, and one of the things, you continually strike things like sand or, water or something to build up, calluses on your hands so that it's less painful when you end up having to strike a real target. I want to play a Zelda game. I'm going to stop playing here for a second because I can take this opportunity to get an idea from some of you guys. So, I'm partnered with a network on YouTube, so I have to put out so much content that is monetizable, per my contract. Because, that's how they make money. They make their money off of my stuff. Everyone takes a share. They have said, however, that they don't care, because there's no way to go about it at the moment, of splitting revenue on Nintendo properties, because Nintendo has their own ad sharing thing. So it's like the options are either I do the content and I go through Nintendo's program to still get my cut. My network gets nothing because it's going through Nintendo. At least I don't think my network gets a cut. Or I don't go through Nintendo's thing, and if it gets, content ID'd, I don't make money off of it at all, but Nintendo does. Nintendo's going to get their cut anyway. So it's like I could not do it out of principle, but all I'm doing is not getting anything out of it. But I would love to do a Zelda game. I've wanted to do the original Legend of Zelda on the NES, Link to the Past. I've wanted to do Twilight Princess. I'd love to do those in succession, but one of the only ways I have to do those would be to go through Nintendo's program. And I really don't want to go through Nintendo's program if I can avoid it, because it's a bad program. It's not good for content creators. Because it's so arbitrary. Like, I don't care about the splits, the percentages they take. If they want to take a split part, I'm fine with giving up a little bit for having a blanket license that says that I will not have problems with other entities on YouTube when trying to do this content. Because that's the thing. Like, if I do a Zelda video and upload it, and I go through Nintendo's thing, then Nintendo gets their cut, I get my cut, everyone goes on, and I don't have to worry about some, Russian company flagging it, saying that they own the rights to this, because at that point, Nintendo's going to go, no, it's gone through our program, we've okayed this is our content. So anyone else, like, that would, and that's one thing that I would really love, is this blanket, I would love these types of situations, so that other people who go through and abuse the content ID system get shafted. I really want to see those people burn in hell. But And like it's a thing. Like if I did the Zelda games, I'd have to do something else as well so that I could keep my end of my contract up doing monetizable content. Or I would have to go through Nintendo's platform, because that's the one loophole, is that if I go through that, then my network doesn't care, but I'm supporting a policy that is really poorly written and not in favor of content creators at all. So, it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. But I would love to do the Zelda games. I really would. Like, because I've got Zelda, original Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Twilight Princess. I've got Skyward Sword, which I've heard mixed things about. I haven't really played much of it. The Game Boy games, Game Boy Color games, like Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. That's often revered as a good one. The Game Boy Advance games as well, like I believe Minish Cap. So like there's a lot of Zelda games that I would love to do. So I guess I just have to talk to my network and figure out what the best course is for that. So I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got, like, I'm sure you guys have seen it, and we're gonna break the fourth wall a little bit as I move my camera, pick my camera up. Like, you guys have seen my game shelf. You see all of that. Like that, I don't know how. Nah, that's a little off. Killed. Anyway, like I've got more games to last me. Like that's my retirement policy. Is what I'm doing with that. Like I've got more games than probably hours left in my life to play. To be completely honest about it. So my goal, my dream, is to get through as many of these as possible. As many of them as possible. So that is my goal. So yeah, that's. I have a whole bunch of collection videos up as well if you want to see what specifically I have. Some of them are out of date. I really need to redo them because I finished certain collections. Like I'm done collecting PS1 games. I'm done collecting PS2 games, PSP, GameCube, Wii. Basically, all I really need to keep collecting for at the moment is PS3 and Wii U. So the audio may have fallen out of sync. It does that from time to time because I need to readjust the latency issues. So yeah, that's. Plus, I'm probably going to end the live stream here because I've stopped playing and I've just started rambling. So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, go check out my collection videos and see if there's anything in particular you want me to play. Like I said, I've got I'm going to be redoing several projects. I'm gonna end up having things happen here in the near future where I'm gonna go from 1 upload a day to 2 uploads a day, where I'm doing so many different things. So like redoing the Shining projects, I'm not gonna. They're not gonna take up a full day. Like I'm gonna have like a new project in the morning, a redo of an old project in the evening, because that's the only way I can do it and actually get through all of these games. So. But again, thank you all for joining me for the live stream. I will hold up a cat as we say goodbye. Say bye, Axis. No, you're not gonna meow. You're not gonna meow. Okay. Thank you for sticking with me on this. I will see you guys next week for another live stream. I don't know what I'm gonna live stream next week at all. I never know until pretty much the day of what I feel like doing. Because this has just become a, what do I want to play when the mood strikes me? So, yeah. I will see you guys next week. Go check out all my other stuff. Like I said, feel free to hit up in the comments if there's anything in particular you want to see me do, or try to get to earlier than I've already tried to plan out. And, yeah. Thanks. See you guys next week.